Yeah.
All right, we on?
Yeah, we live.
All right, shalom, shalom. All right. First and foremost, we the brothers of the camp, Colorado Springs Sons of Yasharala camp. All right. We gonna first and foremost give all praises, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Wadash.
All right, we want to give double honors unto the elders of GMS, one of the true leaders of Israel, whether you can accept that or not. All right. We also want to extend a sincere shalom to all the Akim who are out there listening and learning, or Salaki who are out there pushing this truth with truth and sincerity to the four corners, four winds, as well as the Akwaf who are out there listening and learning in subjection of silence. To you, we say shalom. All right. We got a lot of things going on in Babylon. It's only been, I believe, 7 days since the beginning of the quote unquote new year. Pretty much every day since, you done had something crazy happen. All right. I actually texted the brother on New Year's and told him about what was going on in Miami because someone had reached out and sent that to me, and I sent it to the Akim. And we couldn't find no coverage on that event until until almost 4 or 5 days after the fact, when they wanted to bring that out. Now they talk about it's 10-foot, 8-foot aliens allegedly attacked them at the mall, and they trying to flip the script and say it was little kids with firecrackers running around fighting something. Man, you don't send. I mean, not in my experience in life have I ever seen 80-some patrol cars pull up for a fight at the mall. I mean, we here at the mall right now, and it have been shootings.
Right. If 80 police cars came, that's the whole police force.
That's like that was everybody on shift for that night. Probably some niggas.
Well, it was everybody that could legally shoot a gun at a motherfucker and not go to jail.
Right. So, we done been here when shootings have occurred or fights was breaking out in the mall. They ain't never brought that many patrol cars out here. So, it's something.
Even when I got 100 niggas in the parking lot doing donuts and shit.
Right.
Drinking,
fucking in the parking lot.
Three niggas show up.
Yeah.
I got a quick precept on that.
Go ahead,
because, they always probably since 1940 something with the War of the Worlds and the Area 51 and I forgot the name of the shit, try to push this, alien type shit. You feel me? Whether now from the accounts that we've been hearing, it sounded more like through a spiritual filter, like an apparition. Because you got to remember, these devils are trying to sit in the seat of the Most High power. So what does that mean? Remember, the Most High controls both sides, the right-hand angels and the left-hand angels. So these weird, however they may look, whatever they may do, they want to be able to control left-handed demons. So in Switzerland, Geneva, CERN and opening up portals. So the devil made, the Most High made this devil create the weapons that's going to destroy them. So you want to have the technology and understanding to bring about the spiritual realm. The Most High going to say, I do that shit, and you going to be shook out your ass. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17. I'm going to start at verse 1, read verse 3, and then jump down to verse 15, and that's it. But to get context, he's going through a more detailed experience of what happened in Egypt when Moses was, fighting against their witches and warlocks, beating them and showing them that all the gods that they worship ain't no gods anyway.
I'm going to say something start real quick. And you're going to see these things happen more often as you go into these times, man. You're going into real strange times. The Lord is going to send, spirits of vengeance, man. All right, you're going to see those apparitions, those mysterious things, man.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, starting at verse 1. For great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed. Therefore unnurtured souls have heirs. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the eternal providence. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Real quick, brother, you just said that their judgments can't be expressed. What does that mean? That means the Most High can't even threaten you accurately with the ass whooping that's about to be handed out.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
You can't even put it in the words,
yeah.
bro.
It's too great.
The human language is lax. Right? Adequate adjectives to display the Most High's anger with y'all.
And that actually goes into the prologue of Ecclesiasticus when he said, yo, forgive me, I tried to translate this from the Hebrew, but some things is not as great uttered in other languages as in the original tongue, which would be Hebrew. You go, like, for instance, I work construction, whatever, Issachar, he that grew up here, he speaks Spanish and English, but the niggas that they call them pisas and all that, right? They straight from the land. They be
the
cowboy, yeah. So they get the young Issachar to translate for the English speaking niggas, but he be like, I hate doing this shit because some words cannot be expressed that of the feeling in Spanish into English, right? So spiritually,
which is also why the Most High allowed, the brothers came together speaking in different languages. Why the Most High allowed them to understand
each other. Yeah, right. Remember in Psalms it says, for the Lord is known by his judgments. Right. But it's so great that it can't be expressed. So the only people that is able to even get an inkling of how the Most High works is only the elect of Israel. You know, so I'll read verse 15 and I'm done. It says, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions and partly fainted, their heart failing them, for a sudden fear and not looked for came upon them.
You know they were scared, bro. And in my vision, I'm looking at all these niggas running away. I'm like, man, niggas here don't, like, niggas draw. Like, they don't run. So I'm like thinking to myself, they shook. Like, something's got them shook.
Yeah,
all them people running out the mall that afraid. You know what I'm saying?
Especially their police.
Old fat
lady that was in the military.
Yo, son.
Like, they was moving.
Yeah,
like, when niggas is moving like that, they really shook.
In Miami, too?
Niggas
moving,
Jake
bro.
was on vacation in there, like, I ain't had to do what he had to be from New York somewhere. That's what he was saying.
But I ain't have the strap
Yeah, he said, I ain't have the blick on me, so I seen, like, fat bitches. I mean, big bitches. Moving. Like, I ain't asked no questions. I grabbed my bitch and we started running, too.
Running 40 yards in the four a second.
I got some.
Niggas was eating pork a second ago, running 4 or 5.
Right.
They was down the strip.
They was scared.
Imagine how fast you run if you scared.
Right.
You gonna make 300 pounds look like it's nothing. Nigga.
Hey, they had that officer. They have some little Jake. He about like 6'6", 3-something. He's running track and he's killing these little.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah, yeah. Big dude.
So imagine that nigga.
Prospect. That's
he's gonna be a little bit faster.
That's
right. It's scary when your lineman moves this fast. I seen that clip. The brother gonna break down that word.
Yep.
Apparition.
I got that word apparition in the dictionary. Apparition. It's a noun. It says a ghost or ghost-like image of a person.
Right.
That's what all the first accounts.
So when they
fading.
right, it was shadowy and shit. Come back, and that's what he said. You know, like they have them like in video games. I forgot, but them little
the little like silent.
type, and it moves, and you shooting at it, and you know, you know what I mean. And they said 8 to 10 feet tall. Yep. You feel me?
And then you got niggas saying the Nephilim. You know how niggas are, just weird shit. But they also saying the grays. Niggas really love that gray alien shit.
Because it's all enchantments from Hollywood.
They can't comprehend it no way. They not even smart enough to understand that this is a demon I'm looking at.
Right.
The Most High is playing upon my own terrors. He got me shook in the motherfucker because he's about to destroy you.
Right.
And I do find it interesting though that they decided to withhold that story for the most part. Until Hollywood got exposed. You know, they got the Epstein letters out. You got what you got.
Oh yeah,
I just said. I just didn't want to talk too much, but just wanted you to be ready.
This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 28, and it says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Like your brother just read, man. We've reached that point, man. Esau is in disarray, man. All right, his kingdom is in disarray. His power structure is in disarray. His you know, whether it be from these politicians to Hollywood to the events that are taking place on the other side of the earth right now, with these wars and conflicts, so to speak, or whether it be right here at home with the monetary system and the living situation that the people are being exposed to, man. All right, the average person can barely afford a studio, you know what I'm saying, and to furnish and eat groceries or eat food every day, man. All right, you got, come on, man. I mean, we all paying rent in some fashion or form, but like, you know, the cost of, I live in a one-room apartment on a better side of town, so to speak. My rent is like $2,400. It's crazy, son. You know what I'm saying?
2 bedroom in that same plot is 18.
Right. I'm like, that shit is insane, bro. And you go back just 20 years ago, I think we spoke on this before. You could have been a full-time employee at McDonald's and bought a house, and not only that, been able to support a family. So
you work at McDonald's now, you gotta click up with your coworkers.
and what else? They be paying them like they be paying them like $20-some an hour now, but
that's in Cali. That's
right.
in Cali.
But at the same time,
It's 18 years.
that's damn near $20 an hour. But the issue is what you got to pay on the flip end. Your whole damn check going towards your rent.
Over 40 hours, you're gonna get taxed.
Right.
Because now that you make because you got to make a certain amount on your paychecks. If you increase the amount that you get paid, it increases the amount you get taxed right now. And the tax right now is like what, the highest it's ever been in how many years?
Yeah. And coming from a motherfucker paying a lot in taxes,
Yeah,
it's better to make less,
like
bro.
You an upper class nigga, right? They're just like, you know what, nigga, you an upper class nigga. Let me go ahead and take that, you know.
Just to land back for you, I seen a video of this rich nigga who has like millions of dollars. It was a reel, and he said the rich nigga's goal is to divest $930,000 so that they look like they're making about 70 on paper.
That's
for taxes.
And that's the game that they play. Trump said it too. No, I don't pay taxes. I'm just smarter than you niggas.
Mhm.
Like, he said that shit on live television. I remember that shit.
Facts.
He was like,
And
no,
he didn't just say that. He said,
better than y'all.
and Hillary's friends do it too.
Yeah.
Yep,
He
yep,
named Soros. He said
yeah.
they all do.
That's
I
right.
like that.
Yep.
That's the truth, though. I'll be
Yeah.
like, yeah.
He said it's not just me. It's all my friends.
Right,
Me and all my
because
friends,
it's like how do you have a salary as a politician making $125,000 a year, 4 years in your career, you are multi-millionaire. You see what I'm saying?
when you should be struggling like a lot
Right,
of
and then you look at
motherfuckers.
their trade moves
because of the
that live
illegal
around here, bro.
insider trading, man.
Yep, that
So
inside
this shit is not fair. It's not a game. The scriptures say, you know, and this is why this shit. But I read it. I'm quoting Isaiah chapter 48, I think, maybe around the 11th to 12th verse. For there is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked, man. You see, so this is going to constantly. What's the opposite of peace? War, right? There's going to be war because this shit is fucking wicked, man.
Right.
Whether it be the 2/3, the heathen nations, or the actual wicked, which are you so-called white people, man, you Edomites, that is hated of the Lord forever.
Which we was speaking on this the other day, and me and Yada was having a conversation, and I was saying, man, like, like you said, do you realize what the Fed been doing to you dumb niggas since 1913, when they came into existence? All right, they basically right
deal.
They print money out of nothing. The taxes that you pay, continuously pay, that you ain't supposed to pay because it's not necessarily legal. It's unlawful to
You're
tax
supposed
you.
to tax capital. You're not supposed
Which
to
is
tax
literally
capital.
why
Right.
why they fucking British.
You can't tax wages, but capital gains you can.
Right. So these people are taxing the people for printing money, for just using the fake money that they've created.
Yeah.
You paying them back
Yeah.
in taxes.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
everything you buy is taxed as well.
Exactly.
Right.
You can't buy nothing without
Which is them
paying
really taxing unrealized gains, which is illegal.
And
Right.
showing you that you a slave, because Israelites, when they went to a Canaanite town, Joshua was taking over, peace. Y'all don't want peace. I mean, if y'all want to go to war, we killing y'all ass. Y'all want peace, y'all are tributaries. You pay tribute to us. You pay tax to us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So we are POWs, man.
Right. Which
Prisoners of war, man.
Which is not supposed to, and according to the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, God.
according to the Constitution and all that,
Esau's on
they
bullshit.
was only supposed to tax you during wartime, which is why America stays in conflict.
Yeah, they're prisoners of war.
They will never stop fighting people. They will never stop having a conflict going on somewhere so they can tax your stupid ass.
Foreign and domestic.
Right.
You see? And this is why that war on drugs came out.
This
You
is
feel me?
This, yeah, God.
War on
Because
poverty.
look, I mean, I know y'all can't see the road, but even just some of this
fucked
shit,
up. Looks terrible.
people used to hang out here, man.
By, like,
You know what I'm saying?
by the
Like, you
thousands,
could
not
sit in
just
this
by the
grass. The road is all fucked up and cracked and destroyed. They say you paying taxes so we could fix the roads. So we could. Have you driven the roads?
Nah, you pay
You know what I'm
taxes so
saying?
they can go to
The
FC
mall
Island
used to be
and
full.
fuck with
Nobody got any spare money. Right, man. This building on a Sunday afternoon.
That's not
Yeah.
facts
Come on,
anymore.
bro.
Right.
Come
This,
on.
this building right here, bro, that allegedly, is supposed to be this church they've been building for years. You know, you've been around long enough. We used to camp right there. They kicked us out. Was like, hey, y'all can't camp here.
There used to be a whole store.
Right. Y'all can't camp here, blah, blah, blah. I think it was a Macy's or something. Con, I brought it out last week. If it was left up to the Zeal Church to bring out the word, everybody would still be waiting. Right. Con, you ain't.
There's 2 more years
But,
on that shit.
but the concept being, man, they say you pay taxes to fix these things, to take care of these things.
Well, I got a precept for what you just said.
Con, go
This
ahead.
is Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
How you know you might
That
lie?
little white baby crying, he's not even supposed to be crying. He ate the block full,
Yeah.
his diaper changed.
Right.
Fuck that little baby, dog.
So just like so just like Elder Mac is saying, oh, the tax is gonna pay for it. You come out, you speak. All of that money that we paying is going in your pocket, not to fix this shit.
Right.
Because they think, bro, these niggas, they see, right? They are visionaries, even though they can't see, like how we see it. But they know America is going down. They know. Remember, they're individualistic. They only want to save, their own. You see what I'm saying? They're willing to kill some of their own people just to, kill the few to save the many, like them the Freemasonic slogans.
Think about it like this too.
There is no loyalty amongst them.
So-called greater good.
Yeah.
If you're not among the super wealthy, they already know you.
Right.
They already sold you out. You already a 2-time loser. Think about if you were Edomite or a trailer park right now, man. You have all the people.
Right.
You're already dead, bro.
Well,
and you lost.
Well, look, right?
You know what I'm saying?
2-time.
This is it's supposed to be like to them like the drug game. You come to the corporation of the divided states of Babylon, make your bread, get out the game, right?
Just like Cass
Why
said.
you like Jake want to stay in the game, or like fucking
Just to
the
run
nigga
it
Mr. from Paid in Full, son. If are they gonna still cheer for me? I love this shit, man. Nigga, you the hustle, right? Nigga, see, so the real elites, right? That's why the smart ones, they don't have no bunkers in America. They don't care if this shit goes to hell. They want to be in the Great Reset, the next power structure that is going to come in the next age in their mind, even though we know the truth,
If you study the rich, man, if you follow the money, basically, you already know the game.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
And
they
any
got
smart nigga follow money.
offshore.
The
accounts,
offshore
man.
accounts.
That's
the
why they
offshore
put the
bunkers.
lesser luminaries in
And
the
most
news.
of them have already fled.
They
Most of them
talk
have
about-
already left.
Have you seen how they do the like they call it the Bermuda Triangle? You know what I mean? You send your money out to I believe it was in Portugal. He was saying that they do this to this bank. The bank invested in a business that quote unquote exists in Bermuda, and by the time it goes from here to there to Bermuda,
the money is all clean now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever ill-gotten gain or whatever on some Ozark shit. Yeah.
They got a whole little documentary on it on Netflix. It's called The Laundromat.
Right.
And it goes through all that shit.
Right.
They do it in the Cayman Islands.
Yep.
The Swiss do it.
That's what they be doing.
Yep.
Yeah, the Swiss. They'll send it to
Cayman
Switzerland,
Islands and
boom,
Swiss,
it comes to some Caribbean island and then into some offshore business that
exists
probably,
as the business is really a PO box.
Right.
Basically, they run the game, man.
It's a
Your
PO
ass is the
box.
table,
They said Google does it, Nike does it.
Zuckerberg just got caught up. He's in an antitrust lawsuit because he put his headquarters in Ireland with one person.
Yep, Ireland was another place that they do that and send their money, and it'd be like you said, it'd be a PO box that they paying for. They paying $300 some and making $3 billion and not getting taxed on the shit.
Well, see,
You know
that
what I'm saying?
now that I'm seeing it,
And they got caught up because the cartels started doing that shit. Getting
right,
smart.
exactly, and that's why Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor.
so that they can track it.
So if you're not a part of them 13 families, and because multi-billions a lot, but you're not making multi-trillions like the Rothschilds and so on and so forth.
Rockefeller.
So yeah, you helping us being a puppet to do our little shit under us, but y'all think that I forgot what.
Learn our way.
Yeah, you
Because
you
like
think
you
you gonna
said,
come to my house
You
and
know what I'm saying?
It's like the CEO who checks the
like,
account
it's
and
the
finds
age of
out he's been
information.
skimming off the top. That's what they don't want no more.
oh yeah.
They're checking that CFO and being like, the lesser luminaries being the CFO and being like, you've been skimming off the top.
And every story
we
that
gonna
they
make
don't
sure
wanna
we
get
account
out
for
gets
every
leaked.
dollar y'all
Yeah,
niggas
can
You
leak.
know, because the
Yeah.
unicorn is their biggest enemy. Because now, when they're moving like this, it can get exposed so much easier, than it was before. They was able to, and that's part of Esau's strength was his ability to move and deceive. His ability to
in
move
darkness.
without being
Right.
talked about or
There was a time when
Hey,
Esau was
Baki,
the
can
only
you-
co-
can you bring
America
out
was the
Luke
only
12 and
country with
2?
night vision for a long
Baruch
time.
Bashar?
NLT or KJV?
This is Baruch 3:8.
Either one.
It says,
You could
"Behold,
do both. Baruch.
we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse."
That's right. So we still under these curses here in Babylon. We still got his foot on our neck still, man. All right, but the what would you say? I guess the
truth
pressure.
is getting them ones
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
so-
The truth being revealed and brought to light is loosening that grip, so to speak.
Yeah,
All right.
hitting him with those body shots.
And he-
man.
he-
you know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah. Nigga, get off me. But the truth coming out and them being exposed in this way, man, is what's gonna make them go to that next level, to where they're like, you know what? Like, fuck trying to reason with them. Fuck trying to make them do
Trick 'em.
Yeah, fuck trying to trick them. Just go grab all them niggas up. Just, put everybody through hell, which is what we're headed to, man. All right? They've given up on trying to, reboot the system, so to speak. The government gonna run out of money in less than, I think we're down to about we're down to about a week and a half now.
And Esau shook, and a
well-
dog backed into a corner is gonna bite, man. A rabid dog backed into a corner is gonna bite.
Right.
That's why the Revelation 12 and 12, you're gonna come down with great wrath. But yeah, I've been hearing talks, not even on Manarino challenge, but others. The shutdown is supposed to now happen. They didn't push it from last year, where Janet Yellen was like, "Yo, we're gonna get the deficit, and June we're gonna run out of money." Then they pushed it,
Yep.
and shut down. Then they pushed it. You feel me? This is why Habakkuk 2, Salakah.
No, you good.
Oh, okay. Where it says, "Shall they not give a proverb saying, woe to him, that
Get it, that is
not his?
Yeah.
How long?
how we suffer these
Yeah. That they have laden themselves with thick clay, Ibatyat, heavy debt. So the prophets and even the nations, they saying, how long is America? This shit gotta go down. We all been waiting for the crash since we woke up into this
I was
truth.
just gonna land back,
You know what I mean?
For the elders, but what happens? Just to land back for them, what happens when you try to take food out of an animal's mouth? Because just like when you try to whoop a dog, you know what I mean? You might have shit on the floor or something.
Yeah.
You try to go, you got a pit bull. You ever tried this and try to go get that food? He's gonna bite you. Forget that all the love, nigga. He gnaw your shit, right?
Yeah.
He gonna forget that you
Yeah.
put water in his bowl every day.
Forget that you pet his little
Yeah.
nigga and shit. You know?
It says, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers.
Yes. If you put something in subjection, that means they're a servant, a slave. We're a slave to payments, man.
Because look, can you not go to work up? Can you not go to work up?
Gotta go.
Can you not go to work up?
Yeah.
you have the option of be slaves, man. And the reason that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can never get this truth, man, while 2/3 of you have to perish is because you don't understand it, man. All right, simple and plain. So you're going to learn it by pain, by death, man.
And that's why it says that Baruch, he said, for a reproach and a curse, for thou scattered us for a reproach and a curse to be subject unto pay. So we are slaves to payments, and we're supposed to be taking on that reproach because we disobeyed the Father, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Every time you wake up, you get paid, and then you got the bag with holes, and you got to pay this and pay that. You should automatically, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah should come to your head, man. Fuck, man. Hey,
is the servant better than the master?
Put it this way, bro.
It is what it is.
Every time I get paid, I know already in my mind. I already know that I only got about $400 to actually spend. I just told my shorty yesterday, bro. I said set a timer from the time that shit hits your account and see how long you actually get to keep that check. Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna realize it's not even 24 hours, my nigga. Right. Because as soon as I get paid, I just had this conversation with my bitch.
Yeah.
It's not even 24 hours. You're gonna have to pay something. You gotta pay rent.
That's just fucked up.
Rent due on the first. I get paid on the first. The check hit my account by the second.
Yeah.
$2,000 already done flew the coop. So when you look at it like that, you see that's by design by Esau, right?
Like the brother said, this is why, man, finishing up the verse. Our fathers which departed from the Lord are Yahweh.
Yep,
So,
there you go.
We have to also take that with a grain of salt, man. Look, we go through fucking hell. Now, how many lifetimes have we spent disobeying the Father? How many times in our present life have we disobeyed the Father and the will of the Heavenly Father, man? All right, so hey, this is our as the brother always says, man, this is our duty, man.
And at one point, we was all drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
Yep.
You know, some of us was young enough to see, America in its glory stages, so to speak. Not the
Before the 2008 crash.
right. Before that 2008 crash, man. It was hard to visualize this place going down. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember this mall used to be jam-packed.
All the time.
Both malls.
All
On
the
the
time.
north end and this one that's down in the hood.
Any given day.
It was littered with
The
stores.
whole fucking city.
We couldn't park where we park now to come and do camp because this parking lot would be full.
Yeah.
The whole game was
The American culture though went down too, bro. Like when you got Amazon and I remember when buying shit online started like 2004, 2005, 2006. East Bay. You would, bro. What you used to wait to get the magazines in the mailbox. That was like 02, 03. You feel me?
Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
You be waiting like, oh,
They had
shit,
everything in that
who they
bitch.
gonna put on? I know the New York brothers, you got your Timbs.
Yeah, you know
You
what I'm
don't even
saying?
gotta go to the bodega or whoever you get it from out there. You know what I'm
order
saying?
them shits.
Them hoes on
Yeah.
Right online.
That shit it was different back in the day,
Hey,
bro.
Look, let me this is and Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8, all right? Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. All right, so if you look across, man, all of that is all going crazy, man.
And,
Right.
and it shows you that a kingdom is based upon race, man, nationality. It said from one people to another. You see what I'm saying? It was a race of people that had the kingdom in authority, and it's going to go to another race of people. You see what I'm saying? So when the Greeks, the Roman Empire, this was a people that was all of the same stock that had control of that kingdom.
And it's simple for you niggas out there. Just like there was one time when the French was the world power, and then they fought the Brits, and then the Brits became the world power. Now it's back and forth, and then Babylon sprouted, and they became the world power. It's gonna happen again, man. So we're not saying something that hasn't happened before. If you go back, it's true. If you go back to all that, the English fighting the French for the 100 Years' War, that was Jake gangbanging on each other. That was before the quote unquote Renaissance, if I'm not wrong. Prior before
during, and after.
Mhm.
They were always in conflict up
Right.
until you had
Yeah, man,
America
house divided.
send the Articles of Confederation
I'm
over
not
to the
saying,
Brits,
man.
and they want to go
One
to war.
stick broke it. Multiple sticks.
Right.
Strong.
But that's what you get, man. When you get all that division, you
Yeah.
got all that
Planet of the
division.
Apes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that.
Planet of the Apes.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the new one. The
That was
new
hard.
one,
That was hard.
I forgot what they call it, the trailer, but the new one's supposed to be coming 2024. Where's damn, yo, look up real quick, Planet of the Apes 2024.
It's,
What's the name of it though?
Well, what the elder's saying is a house divided can't
Kingdom of
understand.
the Planet.
Yeah, that. Thank you. So they know because the apes represent Jake. Yeah.
They did so many videos on that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
They did that for us. They threw that kingdom on there.
Kingdom,
for us.
yeah.
That's why they know.
Because he knows, man, his kingdom is coming to an end, man.
Corrupt.
For all that
And of course,
deceit,
they got to be apes.
right?
Yeah.
For all that deceit and robbing and stealing, because the rest of the world is tired of them. Then yesterday, or maybe it was Friday, they came out chest puffing about what was going on in Iran, issuing warnings, and this is y'all last warning. Y'all just got y'all ass kicked out of Iran, out of the Red Sea,
Like,
3 days before.
Nobody's here.
Right. Iran
Y'all
was like, y'all niggas better leave, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all not
And they
see y'all
sent
withdraw in
they
Afghanistan?
sent the warship over there. Now I seen on End Times this morning that America just sent a warship. So Joel too, he's assembling all of the nations, man,
Because you had Lindsey Graham.
to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat.
He's what? He's a senator. I
Joel
believe.
3, Salah.
He went to Israel. He went to Israel and was like, basically like giving Netanyahu like a pep talk.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, we love all that shit you doing. Like, keep killing them niggas.
Yeah.
We got your back. Like, we gonna run with it.
Meanwhile, in America, you got
Nigga, 2 days
militias
ago,
of,
you was
Trump
just-
loving Edomites ready to start a civil war.
Right.
Not to mention those crazy ass Palestinians. Them motherfuckers are still going in.
Well, yeah, and that goes to. I seen a video that a former, I think he
That's
was
what I like
army.
about this, man.
I seen a.
Bro, that hot is so mixed up. It's just lying.
Hey, they don't.
Wow,
They
man.
really don't.
Yeah,
Any
wild
nigga
man.
that'll blow himself up to kill you.
But
Yeah.
see, other men of other races gonna see that and be like, yep. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to literally, like in the ancient world, you're gonna have to. That's gonna be the fun part of the kingdom. You're gonna have to keep them niggas man in subjection, right?
Yeah, because they gonna be
Ready
on
to
that.
wild, bro.
Right. But I watched this video about how they was basically like the reason why that this conflict is still even kind of taking place is with all that advanced weaponry, kind of like you said, they got all this fancy swords, but no actual ability to use it. You know what I'm saying? They the point and push, video game niggas like they can't really actually win this conflict in the ground war.
Even with the Ukraine and them flying the drone up and dropping the grenade,
Exactly.
and everybody bragging about that, like that's so tough.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Like that ain't. Come on, man.
But like Scott
But
Ritter,
Ishmael, being the wild man, he'll run right in that motherfucker with some sandals, nigga, and a motherfucking little rat. That's.
carrying an AK, 2 AKs, and a
But that go to show you that Esau really, with all his little blessings, is still the basis of men.
right,
He do that little pussy shit.
right.
right.
But that's why Scott Ritter was saying they're going to lose because the little $2,000 drones that the Houthis got and getting these bodies
Yes.
while you spending $2 million of missiles. You see what I'm saying? Where's the money going to eventually? So it's showing you this war is literally going to bankrupt the system, and Israel is fighting on 7 fronts, but then now there's war in like 5 fronts. The North Korea, South Korea, the whole
Taiwan,
West
Taiwan,
Asia, China,
Ukraine,
Taiwan,
Russia.
Ukraine, Russia, and now Venezuela and Guyana. Because the U.S. is with Guyana. Remember, they put sanctions on Venezuela. Venezuela actually has the highest oil deposit in the world on record, right? So they fucked up their economy and shit. And then they was trying to use Guyana, Babylon, to basically try to steal their oil for energy. And Venezuela is like, nah, we gonna fuck out of here. You done had our bitches selling cat for bags of rice 6 years ago.
And you can see it play out. Because I did a video last year when Venezuela's dollar crashed, and I did the video about how they brought the IMF in immediately, and they put them on like an X amount of $1 billion loan. They can't even pay back if they're current.
Right.
So this business setup, man. So the point being, the Most High, he's moving the chess pieces in place.
Right.
He's moving the dominoes, and they're about to be tipped over.
I want to read this scripture in Obadiah real quick. This is Obadiah. I'm gonna just read.
And Salakia, real quick, brother. He's fighting the war on the cyber front too. So we forgot that.
Yep.
Because that's asymmetric warfare.
Nah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. And they say usually.
And Iran, take it from a nigga who knows, has the best hackers and all that in the world.
Okay.
When Russia or fucking North Korea wants to do something, they call them boys. Just so you don't think there's some dirty sand niggas who don't know nothing.
Right. Yeah. Damn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, nah, for real, yeah.
Well, there's a reason I know that, but going how things are going forward, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yeah.
There's a reason I know that.
Right. This is Obadiah 1. I'm gonna just read verse 6 and 7. Verse 6 says, "How are things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?" And going into, like you said, with the IMF and intelligence agencies and this and that, and the we're seeing that, and this is why nobody trusts the government, because all the lies is coming out on how Esau moved, man. All right, this verse 7. "All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee."
They eating up them US dollars. We'll work with you, Esau. This, that, and the third. And they about to motherfucking pull that motherfucking rep from money, nigga, like you've been doing to the Negro, Latino, and Native American.
That's
bro.
right.
Since y'all got power.
Yeah, that's why it says, "Be not deceived, for God is mocked. For whatever the man shall sow, the same shall he reap." Galatians 6 and 7.
The heathens are ready to do that unto you, man. You look abroad, look at what happened in South Africa. What's going on in Africa right now? The heathen are ready to jump down your throat, man. All right, Ishmael, Ham, you name them, they're ready to get at you, man. All right, just as well as Jake is ready to get at you.
Oh yeah, don't forget.
Look at how that Jake jumped over the counter at that judge,
Yeah,
man.
say that.
He's like, "Yo, fuck that. That's that bullshit. I've been doing what you want me to do." They just always wait for an opportunity to put their fucking foot on Jake's neck, man.
Brian
And Jake ain't with it no more, man.
Yeah.
Con. Think about 20, 30 years ago when the elders were first getting into this, you know what I mean? Younger in the faith. The world wasn't on the same type of time. So we were just chalked up to angry black men. But how are we angry black men now when you got the government of China saying the same thing? When you got the government of India saying the same thing? When you got every government in the proverbial world hating this place, man? Right? How are we just some angry motherfuckers now, man?
Yep.
How are we just some bum ass niggas that don't know shit, right?
Right.
Everybody hate them but them, man.
Right.
They own people.
It's everybody hate eating this
They
motherfucker.
women. They women hate them.
Yep.
They own,
Yep.
and the average six-pack Joe man is not fucking with the government.
Oh yeah.
The average Edomite that is, especially here in Colorado Springs, the average Edomite in town is faking the funk to stay in his position. But yeah, I've had conversations with them where they sat down, they're like, "Man, I'm gonna lose my fucking house." I've had conversations about distrust with the government in some of the most secure places you would imagine. Right? Yeah, man. With motherfuckers that work for him, bro. And like you said, with motherfuckers that work for him, bro. Like you said earlier. So let's be real. Straight like that. And like places most of y'all motherfuckers will never see in your life, the Edomites talking the same as a six-pack nigga, and we can corroborate that. So if a kingdom, if the kingdom is divided, man, it can't stand. Bro. This place is bound to fail. Okay? Because these people are not. There's no like Caesar said, man. There ain't no togetherness. It's not strong enough for it not to bail.
You go back almost a year ago, right? In December, I think the House had a meeting or whatever. I forget what it was about. I think it was like what do they call it? The third quarter meeting where the president comes in and like does his report on how his presidency is going.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or whatever to the houses. Bro, and as one house would speak, the other house wouldn't even stand there. Like you're supposed to stand up and recognize the other side's opinions. This, that, the next thing.
Yeah.
You know, and as one house would speak, the other house would sit.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck y'all.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, nose up in the air.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, we ain't rocking with. Yeah, fact.
and then the other house would go, and the other side would sit down like.
Yep, it's doing the same shit. Yep.
You know, so how could this place stand, man? When the people who are ruling this place can't agree, you think the people can't agree. The people are divided. The house is divided. The armed forces are divided. You got high officials in the armed forces, whistleblowers, so to speak, talking about they want to go up against it and seize the government. This, that, the next thing. You got, majors. This, that, the next thing in the army trying to take control from the presidency because they feel like they have what do they call it? Absence in mind. I forget there's a word, but it's like basically saying absent in mind president. But yeah,
Yeah.
man. All right, so,
Competition.
you know,
And copy
you
and
have
copy.
desertion on every single, you know, like when your brother was just talking about, man. Everywhere Esau turns, he has an issue, a problem, you know. It has surrounded him. He can't look to the right without seeing financial crisis. He can't look to the right, to the left without seeing the war in the Middle East, the dollar collapsing, you know, civil war. These things are all in the pot, man. And they're going to be released on the world, you know, simultaneously. You people don't have a chance.
Well, whatever event they,
Oh, yeah, the Black
whatever
Swan.
event that they,
Whatever Black Swan event.
right,
It
whatever
is
Black
coming.
Swan event
It is coming.
that they decide to go with, it's going to bring the economy with it. I mean, I'm convinced that the economy,
Man,
whatever they do, the economy is going to go with it. But I also want to, like you said, bro, these, you know, me and this brother just had a little quick side conversation, but, you know, kind of speaking on how can they fight a war, bro, when they can't, they want to prove your business's budget. They want to prove your business's budget.
Right.
They want to prove they want to prove mine, they want to prove his.
Yeah.
But they got X billions amounts of dollars to send over.
But look, this is how you know it's Rome all over again. They was trying to create new provinces and things of that nature, while at the same time adding tin and lead to your silver coins.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And paying these soldier niggas, you see less and more money, but telling them, oh, go, you know, take over this spot and this spot. And when they were susceptible to, you know, inside attacks and shit like that. The bread and circuses, because there was riots going on. And then at the same time, prophets, Jake was in the Roman Empire like, yo,
It's going down.
yeah,
man.
fuck this shit. And they had to expel them niggas. You know what I mean?
These
niggas
out here.
You had a precept out? You still got that Luke 12? Get it out the
Hosea
y'all.
4:1. And it says, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Yasa'Allah, Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land.
And see how you said no mercy, man? Jake, like, yeah, we all, remember if to the Father, right? In Psalms it says, Lord, if you were to count transgressions, who would stand, man? You see what I'm saying? Look, even David should have been killed. He transgressed the law, right? That was worthy unto death. He committed adultery. You see what I'm saying? So Jake is sitting here before the fucking basis of mayor and a weaker vessel at that. No bitch is supposed to be in an authoritative position anyway. And you of the enemy, you're supposed to be a sex slave, and you over here saying, looking at your record, man, you're gonna go. So,
and the dude's talking about,
hey,
look, presently I'm doing
I know what
the
you're
best I
talking about,
can.
brother, because I've
I'm
seen the
going through
videos.
this. I'm
That
going
brother's
through
a legend through the spirit.
I've done this program.
I want to see who
I've
he
done
reincarnates
that
as.
yeah,
Because that
said,
nigga
nah.
was not playing no games.
bro.
We just seen some of the most hardest criminals
Bro.
sit in the courtroom and get 1 life, 2 life, 3 life.
Yeah,
That nigga different.
yeah, but look, in Micah it says that, you know, Judah.
That was the Lord.
Or-
The Lord jumped on that nigga and said, run up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
How many niggas, how many of our people have they killed and got away with it and we just sit there and take it?
Matter of fact,
the Most High did that shit.
yeah.
That nigga, that was at least a 38 incher, bro.
Get it,
That's NBA vertical right there, bro.
I just want to make a point real fast. I just seen a tweet, if you will, a few days ago. That judge is re-inviting that Jake to the courtroom to ask him why he did that. Almost as if
With
he's
like
justified. Now she's gonna invite him back to ask him.
Yeah, well, they charged him with 7 more felonies because of that shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he was fucked either way. You see what I'm saying? So he lost hope.
Yeah.
He crashed out, but it was of the Lord. You feel me? Now, but look, I'm looking at it spiritually, right? Because we know on the spiritual side, they're going to lead you up to the synagogues and to the judges and don't think of what to say. They're going to want to know why y'all doing this. But then the Lord said that the Spirit is going to give you the words to say in that moment. So when they bring, why y'all out here talking about America is going to fall, and they take some of niggas in the concentration camps, and, you know, we're going to say, listen, we know, you know, how the verbiage.
Idea,
You know what I mean? But
in the mirror, like, if they say that,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bust this
word.
out on that. But even
Yeah.
then, as
They
a man
take
of
me
the
in that
Lord,
motherfucking
even
solo
then,
dolo,
you
nigga,
know
I'm telling
what
you
you're
this.
thinking of preemptively couldn't even be as cold as
That's
what the Most High
Lord
gonna
will
give you, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
What the Most High gonna put on your spirit to really
right.
tell that
Oh.
Edomite, bro?
Especially, you
Oh,
know,
And some of us may have to give up the ghost for this truth. That's why it say take no thought.
Martyrs.
He might give you some crazy shit to say to him.
I got that Luke 12:2.
Come.
I got 2 more real quick.
Like,
read
nigga,
three
the
and
Most
then
High
you good, brother.
knows.
Yeah.
And it's verse 2. And back in Hosea 4. All right. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwell therein shall languish. With the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests. And that's speaking on the ones that are coming into this light, man. We strive to be like the priests. Everybody else is going to be like dead, and having them fowls and them beasts come plick at their bodies, man. As the scripture says, they
Saw
be
that
like
video?
dung, man.
You saw that video of that chick
Like little
taking
doodle,
a
like little
selfie.
doodle skits on the concrete, man.
Did you see that? The video of that chick taking a selfie and the hawk came down and plucked her fucking
For
eye
eye
out.
out. Yeah, I seen that.
For
shit.
real?
Yeah.
Bro.
As soon as I seen it, I scrolled up because I don't know.
She was like,
I was like,
hitting the selfie.
yeah,
good
and
ass.
it came
And
and
it
it went
came.
like this, and then they showed a picture of her after because it stopped, and then she had this whole shit on. She gonna have to have like the Charleston White prosthetic eye shit,
Right.
glass eye
Yeah,
shit. You know
that
what I mean?
hawk snatched that bitch.
Yeah,
eye out,
facts.
Hey, that's
Facts.
the spirit of it.
Real quick. Before you get that Luke talk, this is Micah 5:8, based on the judge and Jake doing the leap, right?
Right.
Looking like a real Simba. You feel me?
Yeah,
A young Simba. This is
Not that we condone that. We don't condone crashing out. We gotta
con.
endure our hills.
that's right.
But on the same token, every nigga, Latino and Native American in America can feel where that nigga was
It's
coming
coming
from.
from right.
They might,
Regardless
of
But look, when I was reading the comments, niggas don't like judges, bro.
No.
They could never been to prison, never been, but they know them niggas is corrupt.
Right.
They got a family member or some. Every Negro, Latino, Native American, you got some type of friend or family member that done got fucked over, whether it was either the smallest of a traffic ticket
or life in prison.
or life, some
Yeah.
wild shit, bro.
Hey, well, they're not the judges for start. You know, that's the
Mhm.
924. Yeah, that's the hardest part of
Mhm.
dealing with that. And then on
Mhm.
top of that, you know, we came from a different side of the game. So who you think? Man, there was niggas I used to run with that was selling them niggas hard drugs, bro. They sell them to the DA. They sell them to the judge. They the ones that do that shit and be all out, you know, for a whole night and then go sit in a steam room and go right back to work the next day.
They
Like
lock
they
your
never
ass
did
up a couple months later when they
the-
want to fucking
for the same shit.
for the photo op. For the photo op.
Said that shit.
Yeah.
PO, they sniff and blow.
Yeah, all of them, bro. They be
Uh-huh.
doing. The people that are in the law or involved with the law, they do more wickedness than anybody else.
That's right.
Because they
And that's
all the
why the
brothers I work
scriptures
with
say, "Woe
be
be to
drinking
hypocritical
at lunch
nations."
and
shit, bro, and
Yeah.
driving and
Oh
shit.
man,
Like,
them
come on,
niggas
bro.
Like they go drink, come back, you know. Then go be in a courtroom. The DA and the lawyer who's the defense lawyer. Them niggas is homies.
Yeah. Well, that's
Did
why
you see the judge that
it's a
got
big
caught up?
club, and you ain't in
Did you
it.
see
Yeah,
the judge that
yeah,
got caught
yeah,
up
it's a
and
big club.
somebody figured out that there was wine in because they had them water glasses
Yeah.
in the chambers.
Mm-hmm.
They found out it was vodka in her shit, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Acquitted the nigga.
There ain't no
That's
righteousness
crazy.
taking place. That whole system is wicked.
Right.
You know.
Real quick, this is Micah 5:8. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest." To me, he pounced like the way he jumped, as if there was a little gazelle and a fucking lion, just because remember the judges is sitting up top. They're supposed to be representative. I'm higher than you, right? So if you walk right to you see like your lawyer, let's say they go talk to the judge, they put their hand on top of this thing, and she's sitting, and her head is about right here. You see, so he's jumping about 6 feet in the air, and did a whole, you see what I'm saying, like a lion.
Well, it's funny because there's accounts in the scriptures of I believe David where he in one bound hopped over a city wall.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's the fact. Yup.
So that's real talk. Like we are so small and we are so downtrodden compared to the ancient world.
Yeah.
King David left the wall and we impressed at a nigga who got over a desk.
Yeah, it's crazy. It says, as a young lion among the flocks and sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. So the Most High gonna put a spirit on these 2/3 niggas to crash out, and this crash out gonna make niggas so afraid, bro. They gonna be you. I mean, you should have.
The fear. So he was purely afraid in that moment, like, oh, and he's coming. So he's coming. They had to have everybody to whoop him. So everybody
That's in the back.
So like, quick testimony. I was at work, bro, and I'm overhearing 2 Edomite ladies, right? I'm chilling in the office, right? It's dead quiet. I'm on the computer. I hear 2 Edomite ladies, and they're talking about this, and I ain't seen the video yet.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they're laughing. They're like, he hopped in this, that, and the third. And then their conversation went straight to fucking guns and why she didn't have a gun and why the bailiff didn't shoot him. And I'm like, what are they even talking about? I didn't even know what the video was about till I got home.
When blood pursues blood.
So the Edomite women, they already ready.
Yeah, they're quick. They're gonna quick to
my coworkers, before I saw
brain.
the video, 2 white women, bro, already talked about getting straps.
Yep.
And one of them said, I have a whole gun case.
Hey, well here
I have a whole gun
Right,
case.
so you start running on an Edomite.
here in our city, bro, we got pistol packing mamas everywhere. Don't assume that these little hoes.
Oh,
ain't
yeah,
got guns.
yeah,
I was like Texas.
Yeah, we Midwest. It's red out here.
You say the blue state. You might meet you a little baddie. I promise you that bitch got a strap.
She got something, bro.
Yeah.
It might be small,
Hey, that
but
bitch-
she got a
that bitch
strap
make
in that bag,
motherfucking,
boy.
But small kills too. Shit.
That's right.
It might be
Going to
small.
that
Hot
bloodstream.
sauce in the ramen, she got a strap.
Little deuce.
Yeah.
So just that one action, like the elder and the brother was saying, inducing that fear when Jake really crashed out. Man, these little bitches saw one video of one nigga, and that bitch was protected by a bunch of Edomites, still in fear, bro.
Yep.
And I didn't even know what he was talking about till I got to my phone.
Right.
All right, I got the book of Luke, chapter 12, and
2 and 3, and NLT and the KJV.
okay.
51 minutes.
I just figured we get through these and then we'll wrap it up. Go ahead.
Hey,
All right.
shalom.
These words are in red, so this is Yahweh Shai speaking. The time is coming. This is in the NLT, Colossians 12 and 2. The time is coming when everything that is covered up will be revealed. And all that is secret will be made known to all.
You could break it down. Huh?
So in these last days, Esau Edom's skirt is lifted against him, and he's being called out for all the hypocrisy that he's done for millenniums. All right? So with Yahweh Shemihan Shai sending us to Rakah Kodash, all right, in these last days, the men of the Lord, beginning with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, now have a truth that is precious, and we can see you Edomites for who you are, as far as whether it go into you lying about your nationality, calling the Israelites bywords, this and that. All right, we now have our true heritage, and we know who y'all are biblically, and that's just one side of the spectrum. You're being revealed on all fucking 4 sides. All right, and then continuing on, it says right here. At the very end, it says, "And all that is secret will be made known to all." And what was one of the most kept secrets in this world? The so-called white man's nationality.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we now know that you're Esau Edom. You're reincarnated. All right, via Cain.
Not the Greeks, not the Brits, not the Irish, not the Scots, not the Germans. You ain't none of them people, man.
Just
European is not a race.
Those are remixes on what you really supposed to be called.
Right.
Yeah.
And they out here running. They out here running from who they are, man. Was it?
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 rounds all over that bitch.
On the truck?
On the truck.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool.
All right. Continuing on, Luke chapter 12 and verse 3. This is still in the NLT. Whatever you have said in the dark will be heard in the light. And what you have whispered behind closed doors will be shouted from the housetops for all to hear. So if you're not on the highways and byways, all right, teaching this word as Yahweh Shai commanded us to do, how the fuck are the nations supposed to wake up to who they are, and how the hell is the elect supposed to be sealed? All right. Now, he told me to get that in the KJV, so I'll go get it in the KJV as well. Baba Kashad. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 2 in the King James Version. And these words are in red, so it's Yahweh Shai speaking. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
Right.
Neither hid that shall not be known. God, and that verse breaks itself. I mean, it's self-explanatory. A lot of the times, Yahweh shall speak in parables, and he'll speak in explanatory terms. Continue on. Sure talk. Luke 12 and 3. Therefore, whatsoever you have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light. Right. And that which you have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops.
Esau's little secret place is where it is. Right. Like how you mentioned, man, that skirt is straight like this right now. Man. Your whole little pink shit
that's
is
why 100% expect distraction.
barely past your balls. Right.
100%.
Which is why they about to turn these distractions up. Because I know we didn't mention it too much, but I know that list and the names on it was some shit that they was trying to bury somewhere. They did not want that shit to get exposed.
They exposed now.
Right, yeah.
So how many people do you think really went?
Right. So look, right, because it gets even deeper. It's not even the actors and the celebrities or even the politicians. They're saying that governments used him to blackmail politicians and countries. You see,
died, right?
no, I mean, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, they were saying through the Mossad.
Mossad and shit like that. So we got you videotape of you popping some 12-year-old girl or some shit like that. Know what I mean?
And they know the common man don't play that shit. So that's a death sentence, nigga.
Right.
For most motherfuckers, bro.
So you need to write this law that's going to benefit my company so I can make more money. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So, but people don't want to understand that all these governments is corrupt, you know?
Right. And not to mention, you know, and all these false
That's just the American list.
religions and things of that nature. Yeah.
That's just the American
Bro,
list.
they said there's 900 some pages of that names on that list. They're not that no nigga from Canada was
Right.
probably.
Yep.
Yeah, they got everybody. Yeah.
Well, they had one of the princes from England, Prince Andrew or Charles. One of them was on the list.
Yeah.
three of them.
Well, they're
That's how
saying,
you know.
they-
We only got the American
yeah,
list.
well,
nigga.
they're saying the Royal Intelligence thinks that they don't need to investigate into Prince Andrew. So it shows you people,
It's that look away.
it's all,
That Magic Johnson.
and I'm even hearing it's a psyop too.
Yeah.
I'm even hearing that shit too, like, you know what I mean?
Distraction,
As far as the
distraction,
list, yeah,
distraction.
all that shit.
They gotta make you look at something else. So expect these events to just
keep rolling, bro.
Keep rolling.
Expect every day headlines, boy.
And
Like,
they-
straight up.
because
that mall shit could be a psyop, but they could do similar shit just to
Yep.
keep us
right.
And
Well,
then you also
the
have to
fact
think
that they
Project
hid
Blue
all
Beam.
that they hid all the information about that for 3 fucking days.
Well, they
Didn't mention it.
Connell,
Then
they studied the news cycle.
Yeah. Then they did a shooting at the school in
In Iowa.
Iowa to try and be like, well, look at this. Like,
Instead-
don't pay attention to all this
instead-
other shit going on. Look at this. Oh, the kids. Like, get out of here with that shit.
And just to
Who
live
the
back
fuck
to
sees
Elder,
anyone in Iowa? They go over what, a corn stalk?
just to live back to Elder, they study the news cycle. So what they do is they get aggregate data from the social media sites, and they study how long that y'all motherfuckers will talk about this shit.
Yeah.
And they know exactly how long to distract y'all before they don't gotta give a fuck no more.
Yep.
Right. Don't pay attention to that.
Yep.
That wag the dog, boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's literal. That's why it's called a news cycle.
Yeah.
I
Psycho.
wanted Optimate his in the youth now.
And we'll wrap it up. If nobody else.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 62. Yea, and the spirit of the almighty power, which made all things and searcheth out all hidden things in the secrets of the earth, surely he knoweth your inventions.
That's right.
and what ye think in your hearts.
Right, that's all that wicked shit that Esau's up to, man. Think of that movie that what is it? The one with the robot that the elders said that we had to watch. The Man of Beast, Men of Beast.
Men of Be, yeah, that came out when Elder Malcolm X was out here.
That they have had
it was Monsters of Men.
Monsters of Men.
Which they,
the robots. They've also
And he
created
switched the bitch
all
head.
kinds of the DNA mixtures. So you are going to see apparitions, things that you've never seen before. Monsters, so to
they
speak.
building them super. But the Most High knows all them shits. That's
Most
what I'm talking about.
Right. The Most High is already in tune to what you got going on.
You're
So
like,
it's
nigga,
going to
you
come
think
out.
it's something you
It's
not
going to
out
be
of-
revealed.
Yeah.
The prophets are going to hear about it, and it's going
I
to
think
come out, man.
Elon Musk, the Most High got the best intelligence agency. That's right.
And
The angels.
you going to drop it on
He
our
got-
plate just like we want you to. You understand?
Ain't no fucking spy better
We're
than
going to
no
talk
angel,
about
man.
you just like how you think we're going to
It's
talk
odds of
about you.
10,000 tons.
Go ahead,
I was gonna say too, you
No,
know,
you got to.
Elon Musk's little, he got the robots that work in the factory at Tesla and all that. There was a report came out. It didn't get a lot of coverage, but I seen it. Yeah, but them his robots turned on the workers, man.
Put him to death.
And put somebody to death
Yeah.
in one of them
They had to
factories,
press
so-
the red button to lock down
I
the
just
whole
watched that movie
shit.
too,
right.
which is all about AI
Yeah.
basically saying
Oh,
that
with that robot Jake nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take humans, Esau out, knowing that Esau is the fucking plague upon the
Well,
earth.
if you
We
remember,
gotta get rid of
remember, like almost six years
You know
ago
what
or
I'm
so,
Mhm.
they
Step over that bridge.
they
You gotta get
created
rid of
that
that.
AI that had a Facebook or whatever,
Yeah.
and it ran for like I don't know 3 days, and then they wound up shutting it down
Yeah.
because it became suicidal. Yeah, it became suicidal because it was like, well, the real problem in the world is white people, just flat out.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, nigga, turn that shit off.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have
And
to
then,
do
it,
a
and then
video
it wanted
on,
to destroy itself because it
on
was
that
like
movie
it's
too,
better to be
because
dead than under this rule.
There
That's
was
the same
niggas who
premise of
worshiped the
Skynet
beast,
coming.
man. Who worshiped the AI, who was like, you know, which I mean, Esau is the problem. At the end of the day, they
Yeah.
have people who basically like AI is better than humans.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the right decision.
Yeah.
This, that, the next thing. So just like
Yeah.
what's about to
Well,
happen
look,
upon the
you,
earth,
you
got
brought up
people who
Skynet
worship
and Terminator.
that. Right.
It was the first one,
Yeah.
1984, and it was positioned in 2024. That's when Skynet was that they
make
traveled into 2024 to try to stop
What did the elder spirit name 2024?
the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble.
Hey man, and what does Jacob trouble bring about?
The fucking missiles.
There's
That's
Facts.
There's already courses you can take at major universities right now for fucking ethics and AI. Because there's jobs right now because motherfuckers that white people that work on AI are so scared they are creating ethics boards at these places to fucking they're that scared of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Because they know, bro.
Yeah.
They're at least been fucking telling y'all.
Yep.
And they've been funding it like, oh no, you're still gonna make this AI, Elon. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Yep. And real quick before I finish up the second address, a lot of y'all women is gonna lose your jobs because of AI. All them little secretary, them little useless ass jobs through women's rights and this and that and the third. AI is gonna. So when the scriptures say, "Ye careless ones at ease, for the gathering shall not come, the vintage." When the unemployment gonna skyrocket, y'all gonna be the ones because y'all not doing hard labor,
Or when they cut it off.
right? Because AI
better have some
AI
skills.
can't.
You better have some skills.
AI can't necessarily be a full-on security guy, a construction guy, or whatever it may be. You see what I'm saying? Like even though the robot that killed itself when it was lifting up them boxes and shit. You remember that one? And then the shit just fell
They
over
didn't want
and
to be in
shit.
slavery.
Yeah, it was in slavery.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah.
They said, you gonna get mad at me for having this attitude, but look at your fucking robot.
robots, right? So this is continuing on. It says, "And what ye think in your hearts, even them that sin, and would hide their sin. Therefore hath the Lord exactly searched out all your works, and he will put you all to shame."
All your works, man. And that's all of us, man. And look, you're all shameful, man. All right, don't get it twisted. Don't get it because we sitting up here, telling you what it is, man, that we ain't never did no wrong, man. Every brother up here is worthy of death, man. All right, period. We all fall short of the Most High's glory, man. All right? But look, we out here trying. Where the rest of y'all at? All right? Straight like that. Where the rest of y'all at?
Yep.
Niggas
Yeah,
crazy.
we're looking for the
New
sure
York niggas
mercies
used to
of
say-
David.
New York niggas used to say, I'm gonna check your resume. A lot of y'all niggas' resumes ain't been checked. bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me get your Carfax, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, show me the Carfax.
Where you been?
Yeah, like that. They'll it
Well,
and it go.
Most had to buy you, he gonna check the car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, but it all goes back to that gang shit. Like, yo, go G check this nigga.
Yeah.
And you supposed to recite, the shit, and then they call your OG, and you're supposed to be on the actual registry of what set you on, and this and that and the third, because a nigga will claim this, and you not ready. Right. So be like, nah, this nigga fool. I just G check this nigga. He don't know the tenets of whatever satanic gang you're a part of and shit like that. You feel me? So how you claiming to be this and that and the third, and nobody knows you? You see what I'm saying? That's what, I heard it from this Crips nigga. He dead net, which is funny. I went to college with this nigga. He kind of got ran out of New York, but he was gangster Benjamite from Barbados. But I mean, because the Bloods over populate the Crips in New York, so you got to be kind of gangster, So he for his life's sake, he went down to the college where I was at, and I remember him saying some shit. Nigga be like, yo, what's your name, son? And you tell him his name. Oh, never heard of you. Keep banging. You feel me? Because with banging, they want the name. Like, oh yeah, I heard of that nigga. Right. He killed so and so and killed so and so, and he went to jail for 3 years and a half. Came home, was on Facebook doing the same dumb shit, guns and this and that. Come to find out, when I went into jail and shit like that, I get a phone call calling my homie talking about, yo, this nigga in the spirit world, he got shot in the face twice, nigga. Couldn't even do a wake. You see what I'm saying?
As cash closed cash.
Yeah.
You can do the wake, but it's gonna be closed cash.
Right. And in New York, they like them revolvers, because they put in work by themselves on some solid. You feel me? They make sure one shot is, and it's gonna be
they use the
kill
revolver
shot.
because it's not like a semi-automatic handgun. Now it doesn't eject that shell casing.
That's why I did.
Real killers know.
Yeah, lone
use
wolf.
The revolver.
Yeah, that's why.
38's gonna get you out
every New York nigga I threw, that's the shit. It's easy to hide. It's like, stop playing with me, son. You feel me?
And that cartridge is right there.
It's right there. Yeah. So real. You want to put in work? You put in work by yourself. And I'm not condoning none of this shit. I'm just saying this is how they talk. This is their talking points. You feel me? But yeah, that's what happened.
That's what a lot of niggas say. They don't, you use that semi-automatic.
That gotta be accurate with that bitch, though.
You're gonna be searching all over that. And the mafia, they use 22s. Yeah, they do that.
Well, that's why I remember when we was talking about, like down south, or with the chopper. The bigger the gun is, like, the more dangerous you look to niggas. Like, this is what I got.
Why cops walk around with a handgun?
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is dumb.
Yeah.
You niggas is small cookies.
But they did that with gangster rap, and then even in the West Coast when the Israeli Uzis, man. Yeah. Like, you bring the Uzi to the fast food In-N-Out burgers, and he a real. You know what I mean? Before that, and they put it in the movies, and then that was like, oh, if you got the big gun with the automatic, you feel me? You more gangster than the one who got this. You feel me?
Well, y'all remember
crazy.
Yeah, you remember
I can't stand them.
Being a menace in South Central. They pulling out big guns.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I remember.
Let's just say USS.
Yeah.
Pull off.
Yeah, nigga. No, facts.
Yeah, niggas is dumb. All right, let me bring this. Let me finish this out. This is Jeremiah 49:10, and it reads, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
We got nowhere to hide, boy.
He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." But it's coming, man. Most High about to tear your ass up. Like I was saying at the beginning of camp, the ultimate ass, the one you've been ducking for centuries, generation after generation. Seeing Debo come up to me and change. Yeah, like that nigga leaping over the table and busting that bitch, that don't even compare to the ass whooping that's you about to catch.
It's kind of like the boxing match. You want to rewrite the contract, you in the weight class, to this and that.
Steroids.
You're gonna have to
Steroids.
fight the number one contender.
You're gonna fight him.
You're gonna have to.
And he know, and the number one contender already knows I'm gonna
And
whoop
he
your
don't-
ass.
and he don't
wanna,
Right.
He's like, listen, any paper you put in front of me, I'm signing. I don't care.
You can test me.
Yeah.
Some niggas are retired. I'm retiring the
Right.
gym.
Yeah.
I'm retiring the gym, nigga. Right. He's like, nigga, I'll
That's what
take
he
a
think he
piss
gonna
test
do.
the moments before we fight.
Yeah.
But we gon' fight.
Yeah.
And you about to get your ass whooped.
Straight
And
like
the game is over for Esau. Beat him out here, which is why he gonna turn up the heat.
What's Jake saying?
You know what I'm saying? Right. Which is why he gonna turn up the heat and go so hard and come against not just the prophets, but really all of Jacob.
Yep.
All right, the whole house of Israel about to catch. We about to catch hell because brothers is gonna lose their jobs. Brothers is gonna, they gonna try to make us crash out before the fight happens. So be, stay strong. Brothers. Go ahead, finish it out. Yeah, out here ducking that ass whooping. Nah, he ain't gonna make the weight. Nah, he on steroids.
Right.
Nah,
That nigga want to beat your ass
Right.
so bad.
we gotta
starving himself.
We gotta
Think
fight in my
about
hometown.
it. Niggas starve themselves to make weight for a UFC fight. How bad you think the Most High want to get on you?
Right.
Say like that.
Oh, he, me and my crew was saying often. We said, man, Hawkshot is that dude who is just. He ready, like he like a caged lion, boy. He ready.
Oh,
He
bro.
that
Yeah,
nigga
you gotta
the
think about it
fighter.
like this.
He on the bike in the sweatsuit.
You know,
he like,
I
"Hey,
know.
hey,
He,
I know
he,
how to
he
fight,
1992 Mike Tyson, man.
Yeah.
You bigger than him, but he looking at you like this, like nigga. I'm not.
You 6'7", looking down at a 5'9",
5'9",
nigga scared.
yeah.
You scared of a 5'9", nigga?
You know.
You know that
You know.
that right hook, that
He
uppercut.
gonna catch you.
It's gonna
Because
it's
the
gonna be
moment
like a car
the
hit
moment you lean, he gonna lean and catch you with that
That Jose
uppercut.
Aldo,
and,
bro.
and you going straight
You
to
gonna
the
be like,
shadow
what's
realm,
going
boy. You going straight to the sunken
I
place,
never knew
boy.
a nigga could hit that
This is
hard.
Ezekiel 17:2. And
Right.
it says, Son of man, put forth and speak parables unto this house of Israel, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, a great eagle with great wings, long-winged and full of feathers, which have divine colors, came upon Lebanon and took the highest branch of the cedar, and chopped off the top of his young twigs and carried it into the lands of. Hold on.
Women gonna get killed. Women gonna get killed.
She not running like her life.
This is Luke
It's too
chapter
much
8
weight.
and
Too much
17.
weight moving around.
And it says, For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Hey, so everything that y'all got, in the lab, secret plans, devices, the wickedness, hey, when the blind leadeth the blind, they shall both surely fall into a ditch, man. All right? It's a wrap on y'all. It's the age of truth. 2024 is going to bring about your end, man, the hopeful year.
Low
All right,
willing.
of JT, Jacob's Trouble. All right, which 2/3 of y'all is gonna get motherfucking judged. All right, and 1/3 of Israel is gonna see salvation, man, including the elect. All right, and we can't wait to see it, man.
Right!
All right,
Go ahead, brother.
all right. With that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory. That being unto
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakak, Wadash.
Once again, double honors. All right, peace and blessings to the elders of Apostle GMS who rule well. All right, who are the true leaders and spiritual leaders of Israel, whether you can accept it or not. Peace and salutation to the hopeful Bakiyar, the elect, man, pushing, willing, and dealing in this truth, man, suffering. All right, doing their best to stay, in this spirit. All right, relative in this thing, in this body of ours, being a functional part. And to the Aquaf and little ones listening and learning in subjection and silence, unto you we say shalom. All right, and also to the speckled bird brothers, unto you we say shalom, man. And with that, above,
Above.
all right, and all praises once again, man. Please, all glory, all honor unto
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakak,